Today we're discussing Martin's Triple Aught 28 Eric Clapton. Hey, James G here with Tarpley Music in Fort Worth, Texas. Remember, you can always find us online at tarpleymusic.com. Please do us a favor and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. So, Martin's Triple Aught 28 EC for Eric Clapton. This is his signature acoustic guitar. You've seen it on Unplugged. He still plays it to this day. And basically what it is, it's a Triple Aught 14 fret guitar with all the best specs. That's really kind of what it is. So let's just go over that. So it's your standard Martin X bracing. This is a top-end Sitka spruce top. It's East Indian rosewood back and side, so your big, full, nice sound, especially with the body style, it really brings out a little bit more of the oomph. This body shape is really right about in the middle, so it's not the loudest. It's right in the middle, but to me, it's one of the most focused. So your highs, mids, and lows are really even amongst all the strings. And for someone who kind of stylistically plays fingerstyle as well as blues and some other things like that, it makes a lot of sense why Clapton would choose this body style. It's a little shorter. It's a 24.9 scale length. The scale length is the measurement from the bridge to the nut. And this is a modified V-neck. So when they were first around, V-neck was very popular because of the style of music being played. It made a lot of sense. So as music's changed, as players has changed and things like that, obviously neck shapes and things have to change. That's why there's so many now. U-shaped, V-shaped, a C-shaped, modern Ds, modern Cs, in all these different neck types. So what the modified V is it was really a big, thick V like this. So the modified of it has modified it out just a little bit, so it's a little bit more versatile for a lot of other styles, but still a really comfortable neck. You really feel like you can get a big grip on it, though. If you've got big old hands, it still works. It's a mahogany neck, one of the best woods for necks, in my opinion. And the rest of it just beautiful. So we got an ebony bridge. This is a bone nut. This is a compensated bone saddle, which you're going to see in all your better guitars. A compensated means that, and it's usually the G and the B string that are a little off, so this saddle has a little notch that moves from it that compensates for those particular type of strings. So that's what it means with compensated bone saddle, but still bone here. It's a 16-inch radius. It's pretty flat radius for guitar. Once again, very versatile for all those different kinds of styles. Now, just from a beauty standpoint, there's this gorgeous herringbone that's in the rosette and around the inlay from here. The beautiful inlays on the neck itself. And then when you get back here, very open face vintage style tuners hold very, very well. And that pretty much is that. So it's, like I said, it's the Triple Aught with a 14 fret guitar with all the best possible woods and parts to it. So this particular one does not have a pickup. It's not electronic. So we're going to do several miking techniques so you can kind of hear it, and hopefully it'll cover whatever you might have at home to record. You can get a pretty close idea of those tones. So how we have it mic'd up first, this is a very common way to mic up an acoustic guitar. Most of the time when you're miking up acoustic guitars, you will use condenser mics. More often, large diaphragm condenser mics if that's the only mic that you're using. And that's what I have here. This is an AKG C214, very affordable, killer large diaphragm mic. And very applicable for, a home studio or professional studio. So I just got it about 6 inches away. It's kind of going a little bit towards the 12th fret, and we're just going to get a nice condenser sound from the recording. You can see how it's very consistent between that solo note playing and then loud strumming. It still sounds like the highs and mids lows are very consistent. So another way that you can mic, it's not as common but is definitely used, is if you use a good dynamic mic. it might be the only type of mic you have, or you might want a real percussive kind of a sound. Dynamics are good for that because it's a really focused sound, so it's not so oval. It really focuses on a lot of the percussion sounds to that. So this is a Sennheiser E906, really good dynamic mic, about the same ways we did before, just about 6 inches out, kind of going towards the 12th fret. You can hear a lot of the attack and percussionist of the pick on the strings really comes out in a dynamic mic. There are a lot of ways to mic instruments, and a lot of time it just depends on the microphones you have in the room with the guitar. That's a whole nother set of videos, right? But this is a really common way if you have 2 small diaphragm condenser microphones, also known as pencil condensers. This is an AB, where you basically have them at this kind of a pattern, crisscrossing each other. It's a really common way. It's a great way to get a big acoustic sound with some of the room involved in it as well. So these are just a set of PreSonus SD7s, and they do a really good job on this. So here it is. This is AB miking with small diaphragm condensers. All right, so now we want to hear this guitar in the mix with some tracks I did earlier. Hit it, boys. So the Martin Tripolot 28 Eric Clapton. First of all, just for people who are huge fans, this makes a lot of sense to get this guitar. It reminds you of so many recordings he's done on it. It does have Eric Clapton's signature inlay right here on this fret. It's just really cool, and it's completely classy look, and that's because of everything that's used. The herringbone, this beautiful rosewood with the middle stripe here. It's just gorgeous. Not to mention, it plays wonderful, and you can really get a lot of versatility out of it. But for me, I really like that single note when I'm doing some blues stuff on here. Just that kind of stuff. It's just the warmth of the rosewood. Anyway, it's a really beautiful guitar, and there's a reason that he used this model. I think it's really versatile for what he does. He's able to really dig in with his electric guitar chops and things like that. You know, and it's Eric Clapton. You know, Rolling Stone, he's the #2 of 100 guitarists of all time. And so incredibly influential guitarist. So just from a playing standpoint, if you like those particular styles, you like a vintagey feeling old Martin, or you're just a really big fan, there's a lot of reasons to come play it and to own one. So if you get a chance, come down to Tarpley and take this off the wall and play it, and you'll really notice what I mean. It's just this really nice focused attack. You really hear the articulation of every note, and at the same time, you can strum on it and still get some girth, you know. So it's a beautiful guitar. So I hope you learned something about the Eric Clapton model today, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe to our channel below if you haven't already. And if you want to know as more videos drop, just turn on notifications, and we'll see you at the next one.